Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm playing Feed the Beast Interactions Remastered on the FTOG server, and I'm at my mining area. Yes, I'm doing some automated mining here. Let me show you what I did. I went ahead and crafted the steam miner, which was not all that hard to do. And, oh, it says it's done. Oh, well then I'm gonna stop this right here. And what has it done? Oh, it's done all sorts of things. Cool. Okay, so I put down the miner here, and there's a port over here. You can see this is a vent up on the top, and there's something similar to that on this side. That's where the steam I'm putting in, and I'm using the high pressure steam solid fuel boiler, which is kicking along there very nicely. But what this will do is it'll do a 9x9 area down, and you can look down there, it's gone quite a ways down, and I'm using the the item conduit from Ender.io to pull that out into here, and it's done a really nice job. Cool. Okay, so I got the nickel paste, and then water supply. I'm using the Everfull urn, and then my cave illuminator to illuminate anything down there, and it's night, so I'm going home. Anyway, that's worked out really well. You can see a bunch of nickel ore has come in from that, which is good. And how am I fueling it? I was doing sticks, and now I'm using charcoal because I've made a lot of charcoal. Let's put that in here. This is where this everlasting P is. This has also been a catch for other things here. Let's just dump all this in for right now because I can. What I had here, let me jump up, parkour my way over on this side. I had a hopper here that I put down a silkworm from Mystical World. And every so often it would swell up and then pop out a silk cocoon, and this, you hit use on it, you can turn it into 2-string, or if you use a spindle, which I've found 2 of them, or you can make them, they're not all that hard to make. You can sit there and get more of these threads. These work as string in pretty much any recipe, and you can also convert them straight into string. Yeah, a 2-to-1 if the recipe only allows real string and not this pseudo stuff. But I just let it sit there for a while. These blocks kept it in, and then I needed a solid block to kind of keep it from popping out, so it just ran there forever, and I killed it because I said I don't need it anymore. Anyway, so that's going on. This has been working out very nicely. I did change up a few things. I took a steel drum and put it in here. So these guys, this one pumps into here. This one just pumps straight up into it. And then I realized the pressurized fluid conduits actually do transfer steam. I thought that was great because now I could sit there if I want to compress a whole bunch of, oh, I still have some nuggets. Let's take those out. If I have a whole bunch of steel nuggets, yes, that I've made more. I've just used a bunch. Anyway, I could just sit there and pour that stuff into here. This, I've also been macerating stuff and turning that 2-to-1 from an ore into the crushed stuff, and then smelted it in here. And that's worked out very, very nicely. So been very, very happy with that. Also, oh yeah, I put down a double chest here for tech bits. And then I was going, I could do more. So conduits and stuff, various quest items that I got, another barrel void upgrade, the pulsing, just a ton of the leftover bits and things that I've got. Oh yeah, I had 3 of the steam, the small steam ones. I added these. Once I got steel, I could make these. And they produce far more steam, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Let's go up. All right, so stuff that I want to do, if we run over here, my tree farm is turned off and my coke oven is gone because I want to make 3 coke ovens that are the advanced ones. I also realized that when I completed quests that I got more barrels. So I said, okay, it also gave me some more of the void upgrade. So I said, okay, let's put this here. I really didn't care. These things rarely drop anything. And so they could despawn, and I didn't care. So I broke the tree beacon and dropped it in there. So much got turned into charcoal. But what I want to do is I want to sit there and run this faster. So for that, the quest said I needed 18 of these bricked bronze hulls. Well, that would be enough for this, but I can use the bottom of this for the top of this layer for the bottom of the next one, and the top of this layer could be for the bottom. So you're overlapping, and I only needed to use double the holes here for triple the coke ovens for the advanced one. So that's what I'm doing, and I've got some holes left for other bits. So let's go. Yeah, since I'm here, can I restart this? I think I need to plant the trees. All right. I was wondering whether or not that has it been really long time. Okay, it's been long enough for me to not remember how I kicked this off. Okay, but the tree's in place. And I need to run and do something really quick. Let me grab, let me stand here while I grab them. All right, because I need to do something with maximum starlight. There we go. Yes, I got to grow them in the area. All right, let's run this direction. I need to double click run. I want to create the telescope so I can start looking up at the sky. Not that I really need it. I think I get it all from the sky. Darn it, I'm just missing a little bit of starlight. Okay, so this area is not powerful enough. I need to find another area. Dang it. All right. Nope, see, it's not even starting. Here, P to put that there. I moved it over because there's not enough starlight over in the other area. And evidently not enough there either. So, darn it. The way I figured out that that was a good spot for the starlight is I made this, you see where I ripped everything out, the Fossick resonator. And as you just look here, everything's fine. But yeah, I set up a ever full urn there to help that fill up, which is nice. All right, let's run back over to here again. And when you hold this at night, you see these areas of this, which tells you this is a higher starlight area. And so that's what I found. I'm going to have to find something like this in the overworld, and I'm going to have to try and see how much starlight I get there. Darn it. I'm just going to put this here. All right, so that's not what I necessarily wanted to deal with for right now. Instead, I want to upgrade that bit over there. So if we come back over to here, I need to make 3 of these improved coke ovens. And everything there is pretty commonsensical, except I need 3 of these bronze rotators. So there's a lot of bronze going on this. Oh, they stack. Good. I love it when they stack. So here gives me 1, 2, and 3 of the improved coke ovens. Ta-da! Quest repeat. Okay, so now I also need 3 of the fluid output hatches, 3 of the item output hatches, and 1 of the input buses. Now, this is where the wood goes in, the charcoal comes out, and the I think so, and then the creosote comes out. I believe that's the case. Anyway, to make those, oh, here, let's click on one of them. To make this, say this item one, here, a solid steel machine casing with a chest on top and some glue. So let's go ahead and grab 1, 2. Do I only need, oh, no, I need 9 of these. Okay. I couldn't believe this 10th one there, because I need enough for several of these. So let's grab this and that, and if we put this here, and what tool do I need? I need the screwdriver. Okay, that's over here. There's my screwdriver. Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. And it also needs, if I take a look at this, it needs glue. Well, the way to make glue is with the crushing tub at this point and sticky resin. Well, I just happen to have a crushing tub over here. I went ahead and piped it out to my stone drum, and this, you just stomp on it, and I did 60 already. I've got 30 more in here, and if I crouch, I can see I've got 18 more. So this will go ahead and create the 4.5 buckets of glue that I need. And that should be enough because it's like half for each. Are you done pushing through? That's 4.5. That's exactly what I need. I'm going to grab you, and let's put you here and you there. And then I can, that's not an extract, that's an input, but this is an extract, but not an input. And that should put, yep, it's pouring in the, there's all the 4.5 that I needed. And this way I didn't have to make 5 buckets worth, because then half of it would be lost. Anyway, so now I can make an item input bus. There's those. And let's put chest underneath, and this is the output bus. And as I understand it, you can also set them up so that you could sit there and screwdriver or something to switch them around. Okay, so that's the fluid input. There we go. Ripped through a bunch of my poor screwdriver's durability. All right, at this point, let's move these things out of the way. And let's put the lumber axe away. That can go away too. All right, let's grab all of these bits and we'll make something over here. Now, this is assuming I know what I'm doing, which is a big assumption to make. I don't know if I need anything to turn these on or off. So I'll just leave those in place. Fluid input, item output, item input. So here's where we're going to put the oak logs need to go into here. And these are set up so green channel is pulling out whatever gets pulled into here, and they go into here, each and every one. And then this guy has brown for logs is the output channel, which means these I'm going to go ahead and set one click, and that makes that the output channel. And that makes it pretty easy to configure. And then let's hop up here. Can I hop up higher? Nope. Let's try parkouring better over. Am I good at parkour? No. No, I am not. It's that chest that's right in the way every time I want to hop over. There we go. Ugh, the double jump. Let's see. Can I reach that top one from now? Yes, I can. So I don't even have to worry about it. So let's input that like that. Turn that off. And it's now getting logs in here. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was going to do that without. So I have this configured. Look at this one. This is configured for round robin enable. So it's going to try each one in succession to add logs. All right. So now this, we want the fluid input. I don't need fluid input. I need item output. Wait a second. I thought I was doing fluid output. There's the item input, not fluid input. I need fluid output. Okay, so I'll switch those around. Item output, that comes here. And these should be spitting out a charcoal. And let's configure these. So always active, and always active. So that should be outputting the charcoal, and then this is going to insert the charcoal. Completely separate set, so it's okay. It doesn't need to be on a different channel. I'm surprised that got me the wrong thing, but all right. Screwdriver. Okay, you in there. Give me the fluid output. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Because this way I can get the creosote out of here. And I think as soon as I put these in, they will start firing up. Because that makes a solid block, and a... Nope! Oh, that came off really fast. Oh, I'm hearing some rumbling in my ear. What happened to that block? Don't tell me that just... Oh, maybe I need the fluid pipe up there, and it'll recognize that as the output. That's an output hatch. Okay, so that is correct. These I don't want to extract. Oh, no. The other way around. I do want this to extract, and I do want this to extract, and I want it to always be active. I think these just work with gravity. I don't think it's a... I don't think this matters here. All right, I need another piece up there. And if we look at this, yes, the numbers therefore is going up. All right, let's grab one more of those fluids, and that should start. Obviously, it's working. It should be in here. Here's one of the fluid conduits. And how did I miscount that? I don't know. Let's see what's actually going on in the front. So this shows green, it's working. That's way faster. That's way faster. That's like 3-4 seconds to do one of these logs. Well, yes, it looks like it's a 4-second. So that's much faster. All right. Now let's take this and go doink like that. And be dumb and jump over here. I don't think it really matters, but we'll do that anyway. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to hop onto that. But this is making for me charcoal. All right, I need to home out of here because I'd have to break that. So this is a much faster charcoal maker. Now the question is, wow, that's a stack already. That's really fast. Okay, this is not going to keep up if it's at that speed. What if I convert this, and this is where, oh crap, dang it. Can I turn you off? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Empty. I don't see a way to turn that off. Possibly levers, because the way these things work, they can't have any fluids in them to connect, and they're getting squirts of fluid every 4 seconds. So that's why this is doing that. If I click, okay, it's got 3 buckets worth in there. Let's try a lever and see if that will shut these things off. Because that would be good. Cobble with an O, put the fingers in the right place. All right, so 1, 2, 3 of you. And I guess I don't need to have a crafting table for that, but let's see if I can turn these off. Because having charcoal, while nice, I'm thinking it still says working. I don't know how to turn this off other than breaking it, which is not exactly what I'm looking for. Anyway, I've got a successful triple set of charcoal making, but I'm thinking if I can I put in here something like charcoal and maybe creosote and get coal coke? I don't know. I need to figure out how. I need to turn these off, dang it, and I also need to get that one connected. Okay, I think this is the way to run these. 1, making wood into charcoal, and then 2, turning the charcoal into coke. And so I removed these 2, and these conduit connector, this one's still doing the same thing where the brown channel is putting in the brown logs, and that's taking about 4 seconds to turn a log into a charcoal. And then over here I have the same output, and the green output is going into the barrel here on the top. That's the charcoal barrel, which I locked because it kept getting emptied out. Wow, that's going fast. Okay, now I've got charcoal in coke in here. Let's pull one out. You are a coke. Yep. So now, anyway, so the green coming out goes into here, and then I set these up so that it's using the gray to put it into the input that I moved from the other side up to here. And so they're round robining the stuff in there. They should be pretty similar. Pretty similar. And it pretty much looks like it's keeping up, because every 4 seconds it makes a charcoal, and every 8 seconds these guys need a charcoal. So this runs 2 cycles, and these run 1 cycle in 8 seconds. So that totally works. And then the output is the coke, and that's coming out on the light gray channel, and that's going into here. So that's what that's doing there. And then the outputs here are still working, and that's weird that that doesn't show, but it's totally working. And I don't think this is fast enough. I may have to swap this around. This is making a lot of creosote really fast, and these fluid conduits are just not keeping up. So what I need to do, I am going to disable this. Let's take this channel and set that to do not run, and then I'm going to grab out the all the pieces here, so that actually I will also come into here. Nope, don't need that. Let's grab these, and this will shut things down. Yeah, that's off. That's off. This one, as soon as it's done, is going to be off. Okay, that's the only way I can turn the... Oh, hey. This I can make react to... Yeah, let's see. I need a block. Hi, you're a block. I'm going to take that dirt and put that there, and let's take one of the levers and put that here, and I will turn that on, and then this is set to never active. Let's set this to be active without a signal. So when this is on, we're disabling this. Yeah, no, it's actually working right now. Let's no, I'm trying to think of if I want this on. Do I want this off? Let's turn it the other way around. So now it's like that. There. I'm gonna pull you out. That was a lot of logs really fast. So if I want this on, that's the default. But if I go like this, then that turns it on. That way, this is on and this is on at the same time. That makes my brain feel better. All right, so that's one way for me to shut that off. All right, I always love having ability to turn things off. I wish this would turn off with a redstone signal. That would be very nice. They should, but it just doesn't seem like it's doing it at all. Anyway, so that's done there. I need to improve this. These pipes aren't working, and unfortunately I can't make the higher tier pressurized pipes, so I'm going to have to use something like the fluid ducts here. And I wanted to put a drum in place so that I could do a fluid ducts out. If I had all sorts of Ender IO pipes, then I could pull out from here and out from here at the same time, and I could actually have one channel coming out. But I can now make lots and lots and lots of coke, and really fast coke. Let's see, that's a burn tick of 1600 ticks, and the coke is double that. Yeah, so it makes sense for me to fuel my miner using coke, because all of this here is automated. It's running really fast. I don't know if the creosote, if this backs up, if that stops the process. I don't know. But then comes the question of, okay, what do I want to use the coke with? Definitely, I want to use this for fuel for my miner, but there something else I saw somewhere, and I'm trying to remember where I saw it. So this is the, okay, lots of coke. Oh, that's nice to have. And some food. Yep, always good to have. So I'm crafting this, blah, 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 turning charcoal into coke. Yep, definitely faster. And then talking about how you can sit there and make 3 of these. Oh, running 3 of them should be enough to fully powerful a large bronze boiler. 2 making coke from charcoal produced by the 3rd. Okay, so yes, that's the next thing I need to do, is make a large bronze boiler, and I think that's a source of steam, which that beats those other guys down there, but that means it's up here. And I need to move my machines up into here if I'm going to do that. Maybe. The other thing too is this has ripped through my wood really fast. I might plant some more of these oak trees so that my tree beacon could just rip through it faster. But yeah, I think this is going to work. I'm going to set this up and oh, let's see, can I do the same? Oh, hey, I'm going to let's grab an actual block as opposed to just dirt. Let's grab, no, not obsidian. Let's grab some cobble. Oh, there was a space in there. I'm going to grab some red because this is, again, this is turning it off and on. And I should have grabbed a second red just so I could do that too. I'm going to put that here. No, because I can't see it. I'm going to put it here. And there's my lever. Hello. The problem is it's hard for me to access. I can still see it. This one, I'm going to do the same thing where if it's active with the signal. So when I turn it on, it's on. So right now, it should not be taking any of the charcoal and putting it in the top pieces. So let's turn this on. And that should start that one running. And this should keep the charcoal. And it is. Okay, so here's ways that I can turn off various pieces. So for right now, I'm gonna let it make a large backlog of charcoal, and I'll play with the how fast this is burning through. Because I'm only seeing a log. There's 1, 3. So it looked like about 7 seconds or so, depending on how fast I counted, 6-7 seconds for a log to appear. And that's not fast enough because that does it in every 4. So I definitely need some more trees to help speed up the growth. Otherwise, this will burn out and this will lag behind. So definitely need more growth of trees. At least one. I might as well put 2 more sets of trees within the range. All right, that works. Let me tweak this a little bit just so that it's, and this is producing so much faster. It's like 30 seconds for the other, and this is 4. Much better. Much better. I'm just going to be running out of space here, and this is 128. No, this is a 256 bucket drum, and holy crap, it is running out really fast. Yeah, that's not so grand. The other possibility, nah, I don't want to do that. All right, I was thinking I could put drums in between so that it could just put have a drum here, a drum there, and a drum there, and then a servo connecting to this large drum here. So there's a lot more storage space. But I can only make the stone drums, and I think they're like 16 buckets. So they would fill up pretty fast. But anyway, I need to tweak this and then make the large boiler. I think it was talking about. Yeah, the large bronze boiler. I think I have the bits here. Yes, here's the large bronze boiler. So I need to get all these things in place. That's a lot of crafting. I looked at the what I need for the boiler, and that's going to take a bit of crafting, far more than I wanted to do right now. And so I was thinking, okay, what about storage of the creosote? Because if we look down there, that's stopped because it's full. And as soon as it's maxed out the creosote storage, it doesn't do anymore. I do have 5 trees of the dark oak working out there, and that seems to be pretty good at keeping up. At this point, I'll have a full 64 stacks up there, but I decided I need storage for the creosote so that can just run and do stuff. And for that, I decided to go with a dynamic tank from Mechanism, and that's something that it suggested doing. Now I'm going to take alloy smelter. I'm going to take 2 of these guys, plus, hey, this circuit that I was given. And yeah, I'm going to have to make a whole bunch of these circuits, but that should get me the stuff I need. It wasn't a huge amount of steel. It was 33 steel and 33 iron ingots. Yes, because that got me the 22 of each. And so that, you're really taking a long time. Oh, 80 seconds. Well, yeah, of course it's going to take a long time. I really want a total of, let me look at my notes, 42. But because I need the other bits, and I can only make these in groups of 4, I can make 44 or 40. And I'm going to do a 3x3x5 tank. And I played with this in creative single player mode. When I did a 3x3x3, that's 26 blocks. Again, not divisible by 4, darn it. But that gave me about 1.7, well, 1,728 buckets worth of storage, which is pretty good. The 42, which is the 3x3x5, that's 42 blocks, and that looked like that gave me 2,880 buckets worth of storage, which I'm going, yeah, that's a good amount of storage, considering my one bucket is doing 256. So this is going to definitely do a whole lot more. And I think, let's see, if this is 5 times, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is going to be not quite as big. It is a 3x3, so I think I'll match that. I was looking, do I want to try a 4x4, something like that, that possibly would give me a an even number when I make it with sets of 4. I got distracted looking at this and going, okay, I'm going to take this, and it's going to go there, 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 there. All right, so that's, yeah, that's as good as it's going to get. I don't care. Let's make the rest of this. And unfortunately, I'm going to have 2 blocks left over, which, yeah. I don't think this is going to be the only dynamic tank I'm going to make, considering how, at this point, since I've got steel, how really cheap this is. I think this is the way to go. All right, sparkle time. Ta-da! All right, so now I can jump down to here, and then I can jump to there, and I'm free! All right, so at this point, I can start pulling the, there's my servo. Let's pull the fluids out of here. Go. And all of a sudden, this kicked right in, because it's pulling the fluids out. And if we look at this, yeah, it's going in fairly fast. Volume 45. Oh, I counted 42, but 1, 2, 3, the center blocks. Okay. If I were to make this 8 tall, then it would come out with an even number of those, I think. Maybe it would have to be 10 tall, counting the base and the top. Ooh, I might, no, I looked at 4 high and I didn't think it would. Anyway, I have 2 leftover tank blocks, but I will use them elsewhere. Can I just right click anywhere? I can. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I don't have to just look at these in-out valve pieces. Nice. All right, so that means I'm going to have a huge amount of storage. How are you doing? That's still full. How are you doing? That's still full. Oh, that's going down. Okay, so it's pulling out of this one first. Huh, okay. Let's get over to this side. Maybe one further, make it easier to go back and forth. Okay, this is not starting up. This one is working. All right. As it gains free space for the creosote, it should work. I might... I think once this is fully pushed all the stuff through, this is not super fast stuff, but I don't want to make 3 separate servos. You know, lazy. That's me. How are you doing? Okay, so this has got a full set of blocks here. All right. Actually, I'm gonna. Oh no, I'm over here. I'm gonna steal several blocks of these, and I will use them elsewhere, because having wood on hand is very handy. And yeah, I do like the little rings and the coarse dirt underneath, but I need to show these up because they're getting chewed up. However, they need to be, as near as I can tell, 5 blocks apart from each other. the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So because when I tried making a tree closer than that, just the saplings disappeared. And when I broke the beacon, the saplings reappeared along with the full trees. So five squares apart, and so that kind of hurts my heart. And that I would like this to be even. However, to get it over here, the infernal furnace is blocking, and I could dismantle this, plant, and then remake it, and I don't care. As much as, you know, I would like this to be all lined up and looking pretty, I don't care enough. I really don't. However, this is very nice. So that's millibuckets. So that's 144 buckets. So that's really working nicely. That's empty. That's now empty. And this one I can just see is going down. So they should all be burning now. And they are all working. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, I'd like to be able to easily hop over to the other side. I could put a block right there, and I could hop through here. So, yeah, I've got 18 stacks of this, 6 stacks of that. I'm really curious at getting a bunch of these, because that I can use to pay my to power my my miner that's out there in the overworld, and you know, other stuff. Can't think of anything else I would need to fire that up with, but this is great. Oh, just thinking about it, this might not be the best location for this here, because if I want to take the creosote and the coke and put that in the boiler to sit there and make steam for me, I need both inputs. And that's maybe not the best place for it. If I have the 3x3 over here, I can sit there and push it into here, and then I can pull from both of those into the boiler. That might be better. I think what I need to do is make another set of these tanks. I may do that. All right, so at this point, yeah, I'm really glad to see these mechanism tanks are huge amount of storage space, because I really kind of need that. And I'm curious if it would be worth it for me to grab a bunch of lava. You know, at this point, lava's not that big of a deal, because if I've got steam, I've got the machines. They're not super fast, but I can just dump a bunch of stuff in there and they run. But I'm thinking if I have the boiler over here, I'm definitely going to have to move my machines over to here. And I'm not a big fan of just out in the open stuff. I prefer to put them in a building. But since it doesn't rain, I should just deal with it, shouldn't I? I think so. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing Feed the Beast Interactions Remastered on the FTOG server, and getting some multi-blocks done. Here I've got my blast furnaces and storage, and got to make a boiler next time. And thanks for watching.